riding each quarter, right? So here comes your third quarter. Yeah. Okay, now take a deep breath and turn your nose and stick yourself up taller. Little squeeze on your left rein right there. Little squeeze and give. And again, do it again. Yeah. Good. So what you're telling her is slow the rhythm of the walk. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Squeeze and give again on the left rein. Ride from the cone to the side and the side to X. That's all right. Breathe and soften your back. Breathe and let go of your hips. There. Really want you to let go of your hips. Yes. Now she's moving her back. Right? Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So relax your hips. Relax.
Said I was doing that. She was correct.
Yep.
I keep trying to half halt so she doesn't trot.
Yep.
And it's freezing me up.
Yep, exactly right.
So we got to get past that.
Exactly right. So it's halfway in between. You have to be able to put enough lower leg on, but then keep your seat and your lower back relaxed. And now turn her nose a little bit back to the inside. Give her something to think about. Give her something to think about. Open your hips, relax. Good. And that's a very hard thing to do. Anybody will tell you. It's a very hard thing to think, put your leg on and keep your hips and your back relaxed. It's a hard thing to do. So now push her forward. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl.
She's like, wow, we got to walk this.
There you go. We're going to turn around and go the other way in a minute, okay? Let's see if we can get one whole half a circle without the little jig jog. So relax and breathe. Little squeeze on your left fourth finger again. Just turn her nose. There, 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 there. Turn her nose again a little more to the left. Relax your hips and breathe. Squeeze your finger and relax it. Squeeze it and relax it. That's the girl. Just in your fingertips, okay? There you go. Okay, let's go ahead and turn around and go the other way. And just relax and breathe. And once again, we're just walking because I want to get a feel for her walk. Yep. And that's a very, very common thing, you know, to not have the rhythm. You've got to get the rhythm of the walk going. And then we can start moving her more forward, all right? So now it's from the cone to the side again, and now you're going to turn her nose to the right. And you're going to, you're going to ask her to go forward, but then you're going to be very quick to catch her in your fingertips and say, okay, stay soft. Nice big circle, turn your nose to the right. So now your right rein and your right leg have got to continue to turn her nose. And remember how you used to do with Ridley. Remember how you were always leaning to the left and not bringing your right shoulder back? So bring your, open up your right side and let your right leg come down long and open up your shoulder, remember? Because that's a little bit of your off balance, even if that's a word. Good. And walk on forward. Bring your right shoulder back and turn your nose. Come on. Walk. There. Nice and steady. 4 beats all the way around. Nice and steady. Right shoulder back. Good. Right shoulder back. Yeah. Drop your right hand down a little bit. Good. Now, she's going uphill, so you can push her just a tad and turn her nose to the right again. Yeah, there you go. And your right shoulder's coming back a little bit more. Really think about pulling it back and elongating your right leg. Yeah, that's a nice bend right there. Good. Now see if you can maintain that all the way around. Come on. Drop your hand down. Good girl. There. Yeah. Keep doing it. That's why you work the quarters and not the whole circle all at once. Think about riding each quarter, okay? So there's your center line, there's X. So now push her forward on the next quarter out to the side. Drop your right hand down and bring your right shoulder back. Yeah. And it's just a little tweak in your fingertips, you know? Because we want her off your seat and your leg, not in your hand. And look how nice and round she's coming. Good, now push her forward. Think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, now walk a straight line, right on down the side of the arena. And keep her nose a little to the right. Bring your right shoulder back. Sit down onto your right stirrup a little. You're shifting off to the left. That's a girl. Nope. Use your right side. Use your right side. That a girl. Good. Turn down the center line. Imaginary center line. Turn her nose to the right, 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 right. Now straighten her up. Good. Now ride a diagonal line back towards the corner over here. To my side. To the right. Diagonal line from X back to the circle going left. Good. Now as soon as you cross that center line, you want to start thinking about turning your nose to the left again. Ah, there you go. Now walk on forward. The walk is better now. Oops, as soon as I said it, then she jig-jogged. Come on, keep walking. Atta girl, walk right up through that corner, down the long side again. And let's see if we can keep a nice steady walk all the way down the side. Keeping your nose coming a little left. Think about your rhythm. Think about the beats of the walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Yes. Well done. Ride through the corner, across the short side to the next corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop your hand down a little bit. Yes, good job. Ride a diagonal line to the opposite corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now as she crosses X, she's going to want to pick up a little jig jog. You're going to say, nope, breathe, drop your hand down, and now what are you going to do? You're going to start turning your nose to the right. Push her out. Push her out. Come on. There you go. Whoa, did a whole diagonal line without jig jogging. All right, come back to your circle and pick up your trot. Good girl. She's being a good girl. Drop your hand down.
No jig jog.
Nope, no jig jog. No jig jog. Good. There you go. All right, so turn her nose a little to the inside, drop your hand down, and ask her to trot. And I want you to think about a nice rhythmic trot. Drop your hand down, 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 down. Yes, drop your right hand down and push her out with your right leg. Nice, steady outside range. Ride your 20-meter circle, quarter to quarter. So center line to side, push her out a little. Yeah, now give her a little tweak on your right fourth finger, just a little squeeze and give. Push her out from the cone to the side. Ride your quarter, cone to the side. Side to the center. Turning her nose just a tad more and dropping your hand down. That's better. That's better. And a little tweak in the bridle there from the cone to the side. From the side to X. Your right shoulder coming back and relaxing. Think about your rhythm of the trot now. Your rhythm of the trot is 2 beats now. So I want you to be nice and steady. Right hand down. As soon as she comes resistant against your right hand, use your right leg and turn her nose just a tad more. Draw the circle with her right nostril. Draw the circle with her right nostril. That means you need to see her eyelashes on the right. So push her out like a shoulder in. That's better. Good. Now ride a straight side. Down to the corner, all the way. Ride the corner like a 10-meter circle. Start to think about turning across the arena. Straight across. Straight across. Come down the next long side. And as you approach the corner, start to push her over with your right leg and drop your right hand down again. Yep, and give her a little tweak with your right fourth finger. And back to your circle. Very well done. Little tweak. Draw the circle with her right nostril. Yeah, there you go. And your right shoulder coming back just a tad more. Let me know if you get too tired, okay?
No, I've been riding
Okay.
7 weeks now. I don't think I'm
Okay.
gonna get tired.
So right there, she lost her balance a little bit.
Okay.
You didn't have her bent around the inside enough.
Okay.
So ride the quarters, remember? Don't think about the whole circle, ride the quarter. So center to side, ride this quarter. Turn her nose, yes. Turn her nose again. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So she loses her balance a little bit. You have to rebalance her. You've got her set her back onto her hind end and say bend around. Get ready, here it comes. Turn her nose, and bring your right shoulder back. That's the girl, drop your right hand back down again. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's ride the long side again, okay? Same idea. When you get to the corner, ride it like a 10-meter circle. So start to think about turning your nose now. Go across the short side to the next corner. Come across the diagonal line, coming back towards me, to my corner. So as you cross the center now, start to think about bending her to the left by turning her nose to the left, pushing her off your left leg. And then we're going to let her walk in a minute. She's being a really good girl. Ride your quarters again. Cone to the side. Yes, now get ready, because sometimes going downhill can be a little harder. So think about looking up, left shoulder back, left hand down, 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 down. Beautiful. And she's much more on your leg now, huh? Yeah. And then ride to the side again there, a little tweak with your left fourth finger. So you, the rider, have to start to feel when she's feeling like she's getting a little off balance. You yourself have to do a double check with yourself. Drop that hand down and push her off your leg. Yeah, good job. Okay, go down the long side. Once again, think about your corner. Okay, so give her a little tweak on the left rein. Half halt a little on the right rein. Through the corner, cross the short side. Straight across. Okay, little bend of her nose again right here. Bend her nose. Yeah, straight down the side towards me. Balance. Balance on your right rein. Balance and soften her on the left rein. Balance on the right rein. Soften her on the left rein. Beautiful. Ride your quarters. That's the girl. Good. And you yourself have to really maintain your balance. A little slower. A little slower. Yeah. Little tweak on the left rein again. Good. Okay. Now, let's think about doing a walk transition. And let's think about having it come forward. So turn her nose, sit down gently. Turn her nose a little to the left, sit down and walk. And walk. Good, now breathe. And keep turning her nose. Drop your hand down. Relax. Drop your shoulder. Relax. Relax your shoulder. Drop your elbow. Yeah, now let's see if you can walk. Yeah, what a good girl. Good job. Okay, let her stretch out to a long rein and give her a pat. Very well done. Very well done. And you know, Paula, if you remember me telling you this with all the horses you've ridden, like Ridley especially, remember how hard the walk was? Yeah. So it's not unusual. You know, the walk is the hardest gait to ride. Because you don't have any natural forward movement. So you've got to create that energy. And you've got to create the movement of the walk so that the horse doesn't get anticipatory and start to jig jog. You know what I mean? And so after your free walk, you know, after you've let her stretch, and we're going to let her stretch for a minute, just listen to me talking for a minute. You know, the hardest part then, again, is going to be to take up your reins. Because what's she going to want to do? She's going to want to jig jog, right? And so you have to start thinking about, okay, so when I would go to take my reins back up, what am I going to do? I'm going to soften her by turning her nose a little bit. I'm going to relax my hips. I'm going to breathe. And I'm just going to go right back into thinking about a rhythmic walk. So let's just practice that for a minute. Let's go ahead and just take your reins back up and stay in walk. And you're going to think, turn her nose. Right. And take your rein back up and turn her nose. That's a lovely walk. Lovely. Open up your hips and let your shoulders come back and drop your hand down. So with you, you like to hold a lot of tension like we all do. Not just you, it's everybody, but you in particular. Hold a lot of tension up in those shoulders. And that's why your arms get a little bit tight. So just keep thinking, relax the shoulder, do a couple shoulder shrugs, relax the elbow. There you go. And so as a result of all that, sometimes your hands start to creep up higher and higher. Well, you know, for a higher level horse, I'm talking.
Yeah, I've been riding.
Right,
I've been riding right here.
Exactly.
This is me.
Exactly. So for a higher level horse, you know,
I'm not allowed to move them from
right.
this like spot.
Right. third and fourth level, then your hands have to be up. But for this horse right now, we want to establish a nice relaxation and rhythm, right? We don't want any tension. We want her to come right coming from your leg. So the good news is she's got a nice frothy mouth, so she's nice and relaxed in the jaw. That's good. Yeah, that's awesome. And her walk is getting better and better and better, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And her trot actually was getting very nice there. And once you've established the rhythm and the tempo that you're looking for, then you can build upon that. And then you can say, okay, let's move a little bit more forward, right? But you have to have that relaxation and rhythm to start with. And then we can build on that. And you know, first time seeing her, I'm just getting a feel for what she's doing. But this is like a nice walk now. So go ahead and take your reins back up and see if you can keep that walk. Right, there you go. That's okay.
Yeah, she speeds up right away.
Right, so drop your hand down and relax your hips. There you go. There you go. And turn her nose, right? That's going to be the first thing. So we're going to start to sneak in a little bit of, you know, bending by a little shoulder in kind of idea as you're going around. You know, you ride the quarters by taking your inside leg and your inside hip and feet. That's okay. Breathe. Turn her nose.